Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Planet Wrestling's Planet Video. Got a very special guest with us today, Mr. Popularity, the ever so popular Mike Freska. Mike, welcome.
Thank you for welcoming me, Mr. Internet. But may I say, it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, we appreciate you being
I
here.
am hanging out with the one and only Mr. Internet. I mean, you do have Facebook, you have Twitter, you have
Yes.
Google, you have eBay.
I know how to use about half of them.
Exactly, you're the Internet, so of course you should know how to use them.
Yeah. Just want to give fans a shot of the poster here. The main event, Boxer versus Wrestler. Be sure to check that out. Check out our Facebook page for all the details. And let's talk about you being in Planet Wrestling. I mean, so far, you've amassed quite the following there. Everybody wants to be as popular as you.
Everybody likes to be popular. I mean, you know, I'm just one guy, but popularity is spreading.
Now, at our last event, you teamed up with Rex Andrews. Can you tell us a little bit about the match?
You know, Rex and I are, you know, pretty much the same type of guy. You know, we like to be, you know, there, rep up the crowd, get everyone on our side. You know, we just like to have fun.
Absolutely. And who did you guys take on?
We took on the Onyx,
The
Marcus
Onyx.
Gibbs and T.A. Jones.
One of the more notorious tag teams here on the coast. Like I said, I've followed Marcus Gibbs and Terry Allen Jones since the beginning of their careers and made quite a name for themselves.
They're a rough bunch, let me tell you.
Absolutely. Now, coming up in a mere week, I think June 9th, you're going to be at the next Planet Wrestling event.
This is true.
And so far, no word on who your opponent will be, but I can guarantee the fans it's going to be a great match, especially if you're in it.
No comment.
I think you're being a little shy, but anyway, future plans for Planet Wrestling coming up very soon. We're going to have our titles, and are you thinking about making maybe a title run?
You know, I'm just going to do whatever Planet Wrestling wants me to do. I'm just there for the company.
All right. I want to remind fans again, June 9th, Loxley, Alabama, at the Loxley Civic Center. You can check out the ever so popular Mike Freska and the rest of the Planet Wrestling stars. Now, let's go back to that match. I want to talk about it some more because that was one of my favorite matches from our last event. You and Rex Andrews seem to have great chemistry together.
I thought we did. I mean, we felt like, you know, I think we should have, you know, had that match won. I mean, I don't know what was the ongoing on the outside, something about a chain or something.
Apparently so, apparently so. The fans, I'm going to also remind fans, you want to check out that match or any of our other matches, check out our YouTube account and also our Facebook page will have the videos up there. I want to say you and Rex Andrews gelled really well. I saw the frequent tags, working your opponents over, isolating them in the corner. I mean, you guys, how much of experience have you had in tag team wrestling?
Not very much, actually. You know, this is my first run at tag teams here.
Wow.
Especially here at Planet Wrestling.
I mean, primarily I've seen you as a singles wrestler, and, you know, I got to say, I was very, very, very impressed. And, you know, anyway, fans, once again, June 9th, Loxley, Alabama, at the Loxley Civic Center. Come check out the ever so popular Mike Freska.
And also my fan favorite, Mr. Internet.
Well, I appreciate that. So, what else have we got?
Hey, what's going on here? What's this? You guys
ladies-
gonna invite me to a show, to the video show, and you have this guy. Hey, you and Bill and Ted, you need to go take a bogus journey and bounce out. I'm taking over. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Yo, you
Serious?
get out of the way. You get out of the way.
Serious?
Excuse me.
Get out of the way.
This is my interview. Excuse me.
They called me. Maybe it was a mix-up. Maybe these guys don't know what's going down. But let me tell you, I want to congratulate you.
Me.
You take your hat off when you're in when I'm in the room.
Excuse you.
I'm highly respected. I am a tag team specialist, a well-decorated singles wrestler. I've been a heavyweight champion. Hardcore promotions, technical promotions, all over the South. I run it. You know what I mean? You.
This is my interview.
I don't
okay?
care. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You and Rex, you guys are tough. Rex hits like a bull. You heard him. I still got the scars. But you're on my interview time. You need to get to stepping.
I'm sorry.
I gotta make a shout out to the Onyx
This is
Pro
my
Club.
time. I was here.
Your time.
This is it. This is Mr. Popularity's time.
It's not your time,
That's my
Mr.
hat.
Popularity.
That's my hat.
I think you should leave.
I'm sorry. I still
I
got
think you
15
should-
minutes.
I think you should leave, my
You
friend.
still-
Fresh face.
Hey.
Fresh face.
Don't
You should
touch
get
me.
out of here.
Look.
This is grown man business.
Don't touch my face, okay?
Look at that.
Hey,
Look at that baby
I just
face.
saved you, man. Don't
Look at
touch
this
my
guy.
face. I don't-
Look at
I
this
don't
guy
appreciate you
here.
touching my
Why don't you
face.
stand
I
up?
don't appreciate you.
Stand up.
I don't
Let's
appreciate
stand
a
up.
man touching my
Let's
face,
see.
okay?
What you gonna do, huh? Oh, big man, 6'2", tough, huh? What you gonna do?
You know
what you
what?
gonna do?
Hey.
You wanna go?
This is not the time
We're gonna go.
to do it here.
We're gonna go. Come on.
Guys.
Hey, come on now. Stop.
Hey, yo.
Marcus, Freska, come on, knock it up now. Stop. Cut the damn camera. Cut it.
Welcome back.
Well, fans, we got a broke table. You know what? Everything happens when you're around.
It seems to, but I gotta say, this has been one of the wildest and craziest Planet videos we've ever had. We've had legends on the show. We've had up-and-comers.
Yeah. And also, Don Fargo was here.
Yes, he was.
But then again, you know what? You're used to working with legends, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm gonna send you the neckologist bill.
Tell you what. All right, fans. Just a few short days away, June the 9th, we have one of the biggest shows we've done yet. Boxer versus wrestler. Right here, look at this. Boxer versus wrestler, fans.
Unprecedented on the coast.
It is a very historic... Here, you know what? Here, you know what? You just hold it up right there. Boxer versus wrestler has never been done on the coast, fans. We're bringing it to you. We also have some really good matches. Just signed, just here tonight, after all that big melee just happened. And, you know, fans, I would like to apologize for that. But I like stuff like that, you know. I'm going to tell you what, man. You know what? The Onyx have invaded Planet Wrestling, and you know, I mean, you know what? They're just tough. I mean,
yes, they are. You got to give credit where credit is due.
I mean, so anyway, just you know what? Just signed. We've got actually Mike Freska, okay, up against actually Marcus Gibbs.
It should be one incredible match.
I mean, you know what? If it was anything like this was because you know what? They just broke a table. So you know, and also you know, last show was actually full of surprises, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
We had Joe Gibson, which, you know, Eddie and them like to talk about how, you know, actually that was all a big trick on me. You know, yeah, you know what? I didn't expect Joe to turn on us, but he did. That's fine. He got what he deserved. Okay? But also, Brian Cage.
Who would have thunk it?
Not
this
him
guy.
or me, but you know what? He was there, and he's going up against Nick Mason in the next.
Wow.
Okay.
Nick Mason, of course, one of the students of Planet Wrestling.
You know, that a match has a lot of personal stuff for me. So, you know, I'm going to be rooting for Nick Mason.
Absolutely.
So, you know, also have the Achy Breaky Kid man up against TA.
Wow.
You know what? That ought to be a good one.
I wonder if he's going to have to get used to fighting somebody taller.
I don't know. You know, all I know is that the Onyx are always, well, you know what? They're always together.
Yes.
You know, it's almost like a gang.
Well, if there is one faction that could come into a promotion and make their presence known immediately, it is
those
the Onyx.
two. Okay, and actually, you know what, man? Mike Freska is going to be there on. Well, this was all by himself. You know, he is there. So, you know what? The guy's got a tough road ahead, and that's, you know what? That ought to be a good match.
Absolutely.
You know, also have Fate. My personal favorite, Fate up against Vision. Somebody said that actually Vision was the first woman of Planet Wrestling. You know what? You know what, man? My vote goes to Fate. She can scream, can't she?
I want to thank you for sending me back to try to interview her. That
I mean, that's your job.
I needed fresh drawers after that.
Yeah, well, there you go. Hey, and also coming up, we have Akuma Okoye. Man, that guy is just amazing. Up against Justin Stone again. That match was a great match.
Right, ended in a bit of controversy with Akuma Okoye putting his feet on the ropes to get the 1, 2, 3.
So we're bringing it back. You know, I'm excited about the whole entire Planet Wrestling thing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger every show. June the 9th, Loxley Civic Center, fans. Bell time, 7 o'clock right there. We got some of the best sponsors in the world. Little G's Cajun Cafe, Ken's Radiator Service, and we
my
also
personal
have the
favorite,
Piggly
Piggly Wiggly.
There you go. It's getting bigger. People are talking about it. It's a buzz. People
Absolutely.
are buzzing about it.
And I want to personally thank each and every one of the fans that came to our last event. That's what makes it so great.
It is, you know. It's a lot of fun. It's a family. But best of all, I'm there.
All right.
True.
Well, I saw Fighting Granny was there last event.
Yeah, speaking of that, let me tell you what's going on. Planet Wrestling got together, and I was not there, but I was told that you had something to actually do with this. We're going to start a actual win a date with Bobby Dahl.
Yes.
And tell me something. How did that come about?
One phone call was made. I know a guy.
Don't you think that I really should have been included in that?
Well, I mean, you know, we have the best looking fans in the world. There should be no worries. I mean, somebody could potentially get to go on a date with Bobby Dahl. How great is that?
Still, I ought to be told about this stuff and even asked about it. But anyway, that'll start on the next show, fans. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We are really going to just have a good time. We got some great, great wrestling action with some of the top superstars on the coast.
I agree.
You know, it is good to be me.
Well, and it's also great to come to a Planet Wrestling event. I think each and every fan, bring somebody with you next show.
And you know what? It's only $10.
And it's a lot of entertainment for $5. I mean, $10.
Well, $5 if you're 12 and under.
Right, absolutely.
So, and also, you know what? The food is just outstanding.
The lady that runs the kitchen's a little, but that's okay.
But you know, hey, that's you know what? That's neither here nor there, is it? So there you go. Anyway, fans, June the 9th.
At Loxley, Alabama, at the Loxley Civic Center.
Bell time?
7 o'clock, doors will open at 6.
There you go. Be there. It is going to be an exciting night of wrestling. Boxer versus wrestler.
And also come see living legend Don Fargo from Hell's Kitchen, New York.
You know what? There is absolutely no other wrestling company in town that'll actually bring you Don Fargo. He is a living legend. The only man, the first man to ever sell out Madison Square Garden. He is the most controversial man in this sport today. He has been in 3 Hall of Fames.
Absolutely.
Come down and actually see the man which actually made wrestling what it is today. He is what Hulk Hogan is today. Absolutely. He is the man. Don Fargo will actually be at our show.
Multiple-time brass knuckles champion at the NWA. A part of the legendary tag team, the Legionnaires.
Yeah.
I mean, you just...
But I will actually say this, and then we got to just wrap it up. But did you hear what he said, though? That it was an honor just to be sitting next to me, the next Hall of Fame inductee. Did you hear what he said?
I heard something like that. I was busy doing technical stuff.
Thank you very much. You know, and it is actually just as big of an honor for you to be sitting next to me.
Sure.
I
said, yeah, sure. I agreed with you. Fans, June 9th at Loxley Civic Center, Loxley, Alabama. Get there early. Get you a good seat. You're not going to want to miss a moment of the action.
We have got every match as a main event.
Absolutely.
Come on down.